Hey people, what's up? What's happening? How are you all doing? How you all doing? A pleasant evening to you. Yes, I missed you. Yes, I missed you too. And I'm sure you've missed us here from the R4M studio. Yep. Yeah, we missed you. It's been a while. And we're back. We're back. We're back because we needed to catch our breath. We needed to let you enjoy everything that we've been teaching right here from the R4M studio so you can implement. Yes? So you can implement. Implement. Yeah, so you can implement the things that we've been sharing for months. Yes, it's been months back to back, consecutively, non-stop of dropping nuggets and dropping good, valuable content. And it's just proper that once in a while we take a break, we unplug, so we're able to get more efficient and do a lot more better. It's good to have you on the R4M studio tonight. I am prolific for you if you're just joining for the very first time. I am that happy face for the R4M studios. I'm the man prolific Mike, aka Kanatago from the Cola Corona Eloquence. Respect one. Number it's not be a local metamaria to who that's come. Yeah, so today we have a very interesting topic. And this life is going to be very fast, very fast, but we're not going to be furious about it. But we're going to make progress, and it's going to be fun if you get to engage. If you get to engage, that is going to be, I was going to say a hell of a fun, but no, it's going to be a heavenly fun. All right. Yeah, it's good to have you. Shout out to all our followers who have been so consistent. Hopefully from next week, we're going to be having a few giveaways. All right. So do yourself a favor not to skip classes so you don't have a receipt. Yeah. Do yourself a favor not to skip classes. Tonight we'll have a very interesting topic, but just before then, a very quick update for those of us who have been following about the photo contest. Yes, the photo contest, as you know, is at the very last final stage, right? So it's getting hotter and hotter. It's getting hotter and hotter. But then, Naija, where the Naija they always be. Some people go decide they go and cut corners, and people who don't cut corners, they make the whole process kind of slow down, and we had to start all over again. All right, we had to start all over again. Why do we have to start all over again? No, I don't mean starting the photo contest all over again. I'm talking about the final stage. All right, why do we have to start all over again? Because we believe in equality, we believe in fairness, we believe in justice, we believe in love. All right, so we wouldn't want a few people to work so hard and a few people not to work and then get the votes, and then you can't really defend your votes, right? So you all work equally, work together, work hard for your star prize, which is 1 million naira. I'm so sorry if you just joined us for the very first time and then you're learning that the star prize is actually 1 million. Don't worry, we're going to have a lot more much later, subsequently rather, we're going to have another photo contest. But for now, we have few finalists and they're doing so well, so very well, and I'd like to urge you, please support them, give them the best that they need to win 1 million naira start prize. Also, we have a 200,000 naira and 100,000 naira. Trust me, that's going to go a whole long way for them. All right, so do well to push, and as you push, who knows, you just might get a commission for them saying thank you for how you were so supportive. All right, so tonight we have a very interesting topic. I love you. Is it like I'm dancing and so happy because it's Friday? God, it's Friday. Okay, so we have a topic, and the topic says, how do I make him or her miss me? How do I make him or her miss me? We already have comments from Facebook. So do well once you join in on the live. Do well to let us know where you're watching from. Let us know your name, where you're watching from, and do well to share this video so some other people will be able to subscribe and see each time we come online so they can enjoy what it is that you are enjoying here on the live show, right? So please do well to share this video. That's one of the greatest things you can do for us today, all right? Do it for us, and then you're going to get a reward in is it in passing? No, not in passing. In return, all right? You're going to get a reward into return. So yeah, we're looking at how do I make him or her miss me, all right? How do I make him or her miss me? My system is a bit slow, but I'm just going to wait. How do I make him or her miss me? How do I make him or her miss me? Very interesting topic. How do I make him or her miss me? So please let us know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Let us know if you've done it before, because I know we have a lot of veterans who come on the show. Please let us know how you did it, how you made your man miss you, how you made your woman miss you. What was it that you did that made them, trying to get back, trying to just, send you, bombarding your phones with messages. Let us know what it is that you did and that left your partner missing you, all right? Let us know in the comment section, all right? So I already have the first person typing on Facebook, and we have none other but Toloronju. Toloronju says, hey people, hey Toloronju, what's up, what's popping, what's cooking? I hope it's not I hope it's not papi I'm making for dinner. Please cook better for more con chop, all right? So Paul Toloronju says, good evening, y'all. It's really been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while missing you, having to type. By the way, just off the records, Paul Toloronju, I'm just curious. How are your four besties doing? How they doing, man? How they doing? Man, now man you get capacity that they fear you got. Just do marry one, all right? So Paul says, today's topic, I dey fear to comment to my brother. Make you comment so that the ladies wey don dey ghost, they go feel no say, okay. So na technique him dey use, no be saying busy. All right, please do well to comment. Paul Toloronju is one of our major commenters on the live show, and it's really a delight to have him tonight. So yeah, I'm still waiting on us to let us know what you do, what you should do, how you should go about making your partner miss you, all right? You know how to do it in class when a teacher asks a question and everybody just keeps quiet. You know the answer, but you're waiting for the first person, to answer, and then you pick up. But please, let's not do that tonight. Somewhere in my head, I'm hearing it's like some people are actually waiting for me to start the conversation and begin to tell them, what it is that I do for my woman to miss me. But nope. I'm not going to open the show. Yeah, my job is to open the show and welcome you all to the show, but my job isn't to begin to share first, all right? So I like to hear from y'all, okay? I'm trying to open YouTube. I'm trying to open YouTube because I have a strong feeling that we'll have the very first commenter on YouTube. My system is taking quite a while. It's a bit slow, right? But I'm almost there. So Paul Toloronju, please share with us what it is that you get to do to make him, not be him or her, to make her miss you. Paul is a man. Paul is not a shame. Paul is a man, all right? So yeah, what do you do to make him or her miss you? What do you do? Firstly, for me, what do I do? This question is a bit tricky because we have to also establish if what we're asking is negatively or positively, right? Because there are people who would want you to miss them just to pepper you. There are people who want you to miss them just because you guys probably broke up and then they just want to get back at you. And I think that's going to be a whole topic on its own next week, all right? Yeah, talking about next week also, we're going to be having the live show now. We're going to be having the live show twice a week. So it's not going to be daily. We're going to have the live show twice a week. All right, so yeah, my YouTube is up. Great, my YouTube is up. So we're going to be having the live show twice a week. We're going to be having the live shows Tuesdays and Wednesdays, all right? Wednesdays most likely will be our giveaway Wednesdays, all right? So you do yourself a favor not to skip classes so you can win a giveaway every Wednesday. But then We also have continuous assessment and we mark register in this live. So if they skip our Tuesday live just to come up on Wednesday, you just might not be qualified for a giveaway. So from next week, all right, from next week, just save the dates. Just know that we're not coming on live on Monday, but we're coming on live every Tuesday and Wednesday for now, all right? So yeah, I'm back on YouTube, and I just didn't want to jump into conclusions. I needed to see for myself, and I'm not so surprised that the first person we have on YouTube, who always happens to be the first person we do have on YouTube, be like, I'll go buy me shy guy, you did try. Is Jerry Aboki. Jerry Aboki says, good evening, R4M family. Hi, what's up, Jerry Aboki? How you doing? Jerry Aboki says, welcome back. Thank you, Jerry. I think who sang that song? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I can't remember, right? But yeah, Jerry Aboki says, welcome back. Jerry Aboki says, how you all doing? How you doing, Jerry Aboki? He's one of those guys that I enjoy listening to, or rather reading his comments, because he's really quite engaging, and he's one of those people that really cares about me and always ask how you doing. Many times people will just come online, they will just say, Prolific, what do I do? My girlfriend is giving me a headache. Prolific, my girlfriend will collect my piece. Prolific, none of them even ask. The person when they talk, how is he doing? But Jerry Aboki usually asks how I'm doing, right? So yeah, Jerry Aboki, I'm doing A-OK. I hope you're doing A-OK too. Jerry Aboki says, limit time spent together. Hey, wait, bad boy. See, bad boy is all the talk. All right, but I'm sure it's going to be very fun and engaging. Jerry Aboki says, one of the ways you can make him or her miss you is to limit the time that you spend together texting each other, all right? So limit the time. That sounds like starving the person attention. Jerry says, limit the time that you spend together or texting each other. You know, this thing is what's the word? It's technical, right? It's technical. No, there's a word I'm looking for. Is dicey. Yeah, it's dicey because I've seen people trying to make people miss them, and while they are trying to make the person miss them, they end up missing the person. What that means is the person doesn't end up missing you. You now end up missing the person, and the person goes with another person. So while you're creating that communication gap, someone else begins to fill the communication gap, and then suddenly you're trying to come back because you're trying to make the person, but the person is no longer there. So you really need to know your limits. You need to know how much you're going to be limiting your texts or your calls, all right? And why are you even doing it, all right? But then, yeah, it's good for you to do that, right? It's good for you to do that. Even Solomon talks, say, person we no restrict in leg from going in neighbor house, very soon will become enemy to that neighbor, all right? And then one of the ways you build value is to create scarcity. Scarcity has a way of making you appreciate value. So if I always have value under my nose, I'm just going to think value is another oxygen. But if I don't see value all the time in my face, I'm going to probably want to seek for value. I'm probably going to miss value. And then when I finally have value as a person, now in context as a person, I'm going to always feel refreshed, all right? Same way that I have this energy tonight, because it's been a while being on the live show, and then tonight we're on the live show, and then it's a brand new energy because you're a lot more efficient because you had to detach for a while, all right? So it's a beautiful thing if you're able to limit communications for a while, all right? For a while. So thank you so much, Jerry Aboki. Jerry Aboki also goes on to say one of the ways you can make a person miss you is to busy yourself with your own life, friends or besties, career or hobbies. So this is my Gundam bestie. We're going to have to talk about this sometime soon because besties keeps popping up. It keeps popping up. But yeah, that's a good one. It says busy yourself with your own life, friends, business, besties, career, and hobbies. And that's very true. And then we'll find this a lot of times in relationships. We'll find people begin to lose themselves in relationship and begin to look like the clone of the person they're dating, right? And somehow you probably had personal goals before the beginning of the year, and then you meet this guy in January or you meet this lady in January, and suddenly you're shutting down your dreams because you're trying to please this other person. It happens a whole lot of times. So, but that's where balance comes in, and balance is a byproduct of your maturity, and maturity many times comes from wisdom, and wisdom comes from a lot of exposure, not necessarily age, but exposure. So you need to be able to balance your relationship. You need to be able to balance your time. You need to be able to balance your couple goals with your personal goals. All right. So being able to busy yourself with your own life, Jerry Aboku shares with us, is one of the ways that, because when you're busy with yourself, you create that vacuum. All right. It also helps your partner to be able to catch up with his or her own self. All right. So Jerry also goes on to say, after your busy day, just send a good night text right before she goes to sleep. Tell her you are tired, you can't speak much. Kai, Jerry, this is weekend, I beg. Can we get mess with this? All right. So I'm not going to advocate for you to leave the person hanging. I have left people hanging, I confess. I have left people hanging in time past, but then I wouldn't advocate for you to leave the person hanging. It is important that you are able to, carry the person along as much as you can. So instead of, I've waited all day, and then instead of having to just say good night, I can't talk, I'm tired. No, that sounds like you guys are fighting, right? So you could just give a synopsis of how your day went, and then get to find out how did his day go or how did her day go. And then just 10 minutes you'll be able to catch up. And then next 5 minutes, oh, so this happened, that happened, and then I'm so tired. But yeah, I do miss your voice. You see, now, in as much as you're trying to create a balance and you're trying to talk less with this person, please understand that you have to keep reaffirming your love for this person. It's very important. So you know how they say nature does not abhor vacuum. You don't just leave a vacuum and expect that you will come back and you will find the vacuum. That's another mistake a lot of people make, especially guys. You don't leave the vacuum and expect that 3 months down the line you will just go to show and expect the vacuum to be there. So in the times where you're trying to build, make the person miss you and build some kind of balance, please try to make sure that you keep reaffirming your love to this person. So if the person knows that you still love him or her, they have a way to make the excuse for you for a short time before you're able to find your feet. All right, very important. Jerry also goes on to say, leave her a gift, something that reminds her of you. That's a very perfect one, and it was one of the things I was going to share from my own personal experience of how you're able to make somebody miss you. So leave the person a gift, especially something that makes them miss you. So I've dated people in time past who would tell me, oh, I went to so place, and then someone just passed me and he was wearing the exact same cologne you wear. So in fact, I've had someone ask me sometime, we're broken up and all that. And she called me and she's like, were you in my compound today? And I'm like, your compound, okay. Your neighbors not be my friend. Not only you are the see. Why did you ask? So because I perceived your perfume, and I'm like, I'm not the only one in the world that wears. But yeah, the perfume got to remind her that, hey, my ex used to wear the same kind of perfume, all right? So be able to leave a gift. And perfume is just awesome, really. Be able to leave a gift that reminds the person of you. So the person longs for you, can't exactly touch you, but they still have a part of you with them. And sometimes perfume just does that perfectly. All right? So I'm going to take one more, and then we're going to go quickly to Facebook and see what's happening on Facebook. So Jeraboki says, lastly, treat her like a princess when you're together. Shege Loverboy Kenan, Ramson Noah. Say, finally, treat her like a princess when you're together. All right. So even before you guys get together, please understand that while you talk on the phone or you exchange text messages, like I said earlier on, try to reaffirm your love. So that you don't say, oh no, but I was planning when we see, then I will now. No, you probably will not always have the opportunity to be able to see in person. You probably won't have the opportunity, right? So for every second you have, it's a gift, it's a seed. I'm sure you've read stories on Facebook, whatever social media, of how people say, oh, and we just spoke last night, so if I known, he or she was going to die this morning, I would have apologized. If I had known he or she was going to pass, this morning, I would have made things up. Or you hear people say, oh, and we spoke just a month ago. If I had known and my mind was just telling me call. You see, we don't always have the luxury of time the way we want it. So you should be able to maximize every moment. That was one of the first books I read from TD Jakes, Maximize the Moment. It was a blue cover. I'll never forget that book, Maximize the Moment. And it gave me a paradigm shift to be able to always take charge of every moment. So probably I wanted to spend 1 hour with my woman, but I really didn't have the luxury of time. So what do? Spend 10 minutes, but let it be quality, all right? So yeah, Jerabuki says, you should cherish her like a queen when you are together. So let me travel a little bit down. Yeah, let's travel down to Facebook. We have a couple of comments. Yeah, Paul Toronjo say, I don't know who gets for besties. Yeah, see as you shoot yourself for leg, Paul. All right, so also we have Bad Ball Fricky. We have Bad Ball Fricky. Baba Fricky says, Baba, the best way to make her miss you. You know hard now, or yeah now, Moku here. He said the best way to make her miss you, this bad boy Fricky talk. Moku hear this bad advice. He said, you know hard now, okay. He says, just act like you don't care. Just act like you don't care. No, I love you, no kiss, just give her space. That she go look for you with Ron. All right, that's coming from Bad Boy Freaky. Thank you so much for that comment. He goes on to say, if you funny be that too, and anytime she's with you, she's always happy. Thank you for putting that caveat. Very important, because person now go come carry this, what's it called? Person now go come carry this advice. Can't go fall in. If I go fall in shoulder, not go even fall in hand. Can't go fall in hand, because if you know, say, so let me give you an instance. It's like you having to propose, right? I honestly, maybe it's just me, guys. Maybe it's just me, but I've never really been able to understand how you will propose to a woman and she will be shocked. I've never really understood the concept. I've honestly never really understood the concept. Because if I'm dating you to the point and cutting you, I've met your family have met me and all of that, should be expecting to get married, especially if we're already planning, oh, we're going to live here, oh, we're going to have a number of children and all of that. Sometimes you can be surprised and be excited that it finally happened, but not surprised that he proposed. If you know person will propose, you must. So what am I saying? I'm saying that you should know how solid your relationship is before you begin give person space. All right. So Bad Boy Freaky was saying, and I love that, he put a caveat. He said, if you funny be that too, right? So that's just one of the caveats. So if you're a boring guy in the first place and you want to start giving babe space, Oga should not even miss, because you know get gist for her, you know they tickle her, you know they make her laugh. Do you get? So understand where you stand. Yeah, understand where you stand so you don't stand under. Understand where you stand so you just stand under. So it's more like taking calculative risk in business, all right? So we have another comment from Mr. Israel Olayemi. Mr. Israel Olayemi says, hi everyone, good evening. Mr. Israel Olayemi, don't be coming to our live and say hi, good evening. Don't be saying hi, good evening. What happened to how are you all doing? How you doing? Jerabuki, I need to give you Jerabuki's number. You people should be friends so that we influence you. But really, it's a delight to have you, Mr. Israel Olayemi. It's been a while, and it's a delight to have you back. All right, so if you're just joining the live, please do well to let us know where you're watching from, and also share this live video. Share this live video, very, very important, so that every other person can get to see what we're talking about, engage, and you just don't know. Remember also, I said earlier when we started the program that we're going to be meeting every 2 days in a week. We're going to be on the live show Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and we're going to be having giveaways also. So do well to not skip any of the day. All right. Also, we have Mr. Rex in the building. Mr. Rex says, hi, everyone. It's nice to be here. Yes, it's nice to have you also, Mr. Rex Davis. Mr. Rex Davis. You know, the name sounds so gendered. Please let us know. Are you texting us from Bahamas? Are you texting us from Florida? Are you texting us from Trinidad and Tobago, right? His name is Rex Davies, and he's saying, hi, everyone's nice to be here. It's nice to have you also, Mr. Rex Davies. Also, we have my very good friend, Clementina Anita Clement. She says, good evening, and then she follows it up with a laughter. Ha, 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 ha. This your laughter. Is it happiness laughter or laughter of ho, 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 I'm coming for you tonight? All right, Clementina, it's good to have you on the show. We're really delighted to have you. How are you doing? Hope you had a great day. All right. So please let us know what you do to make your man miss you. All right. Let us know in the comment section what you do to make your man miss you. And then Rex Davies has this to say. Rex Davies says, every moment with her matters to her. Then limiting times of being together will make her miss you. Oh, this is so touchy. This is so touchy. But you have not told us anything you will do. Tell us in detail what it is that you will do. Is it that you will call her less, you will text her less? What exactly will you do? Will you visit her less? Will you leave town? What exactly will you do? All right, but yeah, that's very true. Every moment with her is precious, is beautiful, and then having to limit it can really be hurting. Clementina lets us know that she's watching all the way from Kaduna State. We're so delighted to have you, Clementina. So delighted to have you. I hope that by the next live next week, you'll be able to drag all of your colleagues to join in on the laugh and share the laugh video. All right. So she goes on to explain that her laughter is happiness. Yeah, we're happy people. We're happy people. As I was writing album, the guys also they vano from my mouth for this life. And because they correct people, they join us, they follow us for our live shows and makes it very, very engaging. So please, Rex Davies and Clementina, do well to let us know what you have to do, what you have done in time past, or what you will do with your partner to make him or her miss you. All right? Please let us know. So I'm journeying back. I'm journeying back. I'm journeying back to YouTube. Where are they get all this energy from? The thing they even shock me to my marrow, right? All right, Jeraboki has some more things to say. Jerry is using my code for babe. All right, so he says, don't forget to stop buying her suya. So he said that under the context of treating her like a princess. He says, don't forget to buy her suya. Me, I will not forget, but I will just intentionally stop buying her suya so that she will miss me. All right. Jeraboki goes on to say, I'm not a prophet, but believe me, sir, she will miss you. I believe you. You're a veteran in these things. I believe you. He says, but on the other hand, it's risky. Make you no can't get somebody at all. Now, wait till me say the thing. Make you no can't go they phone Don Jazzy, they phone, then babe can't leave you. And that's why I said you have to even understand where you are in this relationship. You also have to be sure that this person is really totally into you for you to even do certain things, all right? And please, I also need to balance this, all right? Let me put a caveat to this topic. The essence of making your partner miss you is not to punish your partner. I really think I need to say that, quickly. I should have said that from the onset. The essence of making your partner miss you is not to punish your partner. Rather, it is to make you more objective in your relationship. It is to spice up your relationship. It is, you know how they say it's the fondness. How did they talk that? Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Yeah. No, you both talk down. Nigerian man, if you coin all those English. All right. So distance makes the heart grow fonder. So if you realize, say, see finish don't enter, because you can't run away from these things. No matter how you like your partner, see finish must enter. Why? Because now human being. So sometimes it's okay to detach. It's the same thing with your phone. At some point, you use your phone to a point, and then your phone begins to slow down or it begins to jam. You're trying to give it a command, and you're not able to type, or you're not able to minimize and go to another page. That happens. So what are you always advised to do? You simply restart the phone. Right, you restart your phone. When you restart your phone is a lot more efficient to work for you. It's the same thing with relationships. Sometimes you need to take a sit back. And I've always said it here on the live show, and I'm going to say it again tonight, that you don't see the picture when you are the one in the frame. Yeah, you don't see the picture when you're the one in the frame. Sometimes you need to walk out of the frame for you to be able to see the picture. Sometimes you don't even know if a partner is being toxic with you because you're in the frame, you're the one in the shoes. Sometimes you need to take a step back and then you'll be able to be a lot more objective. So I needed to just balance that and say the essence of you making your partner miss you is not to punish your partner, but for you to enjoy your relationship, for you to be a lot more sweeter, and for you also to have time for yourself to build yourself. All right. So Jerry Boki goes on to say that, beautiful. I love the fact that he begins to Jerry begins to give balance to it, and that's just the wisdom behind it. He says, so you have to also control it, and I totally agree with you, Jerry. He says, before she go for bestie hands with bestie full everywhere now. Men, the mona, they watch out, bestie full everywhere. Now from bestie, now they take start. I don't trust that, your okay, Jerry. Well, the person on the streaming platform has a message for him. I'm not going to read it. He has a message for himself on YouTube, so he should go to our YouTube page to check his message from Jerry Aboki. All right. So we're going to have to draw the curtains at this juncture, but it's been a very delightful, short but engaging night. I must say, it's been quite an engaging night. So. In a nutshell, this is what I'm saying, and I began to give us the crux of the matter when I said that the essence of you having to make your partner miss you is not to pepper them. And then I also qualified when I started the show by saying that we're going to have a totally different topic where we talk about how to pepper your ex. So yeah, we're going to have people tune in the live show and share with us how to pepper your ex. We're going to do that next week. So, you should not miss. It's going to be hot. So we're going to be talking about how to pepper your ex. So even the person where they don't pepper go tell us how they take pepper them, and the person where they don't pepper go tell us how they pepper other people. All right, so we're going to say pepper next week. All right, so please do well to tune in Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We're going to be here on the live show, and it's going to be beautiful. I also want to say that love is a beautiful thing. Please don't believe everything you see on social media. Love is a beautiful thing, and true love does exist. True love does exist. Please, love is a beautiful thing. And I wrote something today on my group. I said, man was not meant to soul exist, S-O-L-E. Man was not created to soul exist, but coexist. Man was not meant to soul exist, but to coexist. Meaning, man was not meant to live life all through by himself alone. Man was meant to co-depend on somebody, all right? So it's very important that we work with this mindset. Very, very important that we work with this mindset. All right? So we also have, as we draw the curtains, we have the final comments. We have a final comment from Mr. Rex Davies. Rex Davies says, I'm not ready to, I'm already laughing. He says, her mother will be asking her, what of that your friend? Hope he called you, or hope you've heard from him. And that's true. All right. So especially this applies to guys who actually do visit the lady, depending on how strong the relationship is. So if you do, and well, please let me also bring another balance to this thing about missing, all right? Because it's very easy for people to just listen to stuff like this and just run with it and say, oh, from Alpha M Studios, they say, make you just lock up, begin. No, we're not advocating for you to ghost your partner. No, this is not ghosting. This is you spicing up your relationship. This is you being able to be objective, to have time to do other things. This is also you being able to grow fonder with your partner. That's the essence of learning this particular episode. All right, so I just want to quickly say that I said this is not a ghosting thing. I also want to say that the thing about missing a person, it should not come from a bleeding perspective. It should come from a happy place that, oh, if my man was here, as God no give me height, then they help me carry my box put up. Do you understand? Little funny stuff like that. Or, oh, if my woman was here, my woman as a big pound crayfish as a bachelor, but my woman, if she use that her left hand handle knife, begin chop carrots, begin chop onions. Hi! I just like, And that's one of my fantasies, right? I want to get married and stand behind my wife, wake up in the morning, see her in the kitchen wearing my overall, yeah, wearing my in particular, I have it all figured out. In particular, I want to see my woman wearing a baseball t-shirt that is oversized, all right, without any undies, all right, and then she's just chopping carrots. Just there's something about southpaws, with the left hand. Just watch her chopping the carrot from behind, right? And then just go and steal a hug from behind. It's just beautiful, And then flip the hair off her face, and then kiss her neck, and then the moment she's beginning to lean into me, I'm like, babe, focus. All right, let's make heaven. Focus. So that's a woman or a man should love you and miss you rather from a place of love, not from a place of pain. All right, not from a place of pain. So I'm going to check YouTube as we begin to wrap up, final wrap up. If we have any other comments from YouTube, if we don't, then we can call it a night. Yeah, we can call it a night if there isn't a comment on YouTube. But I trust we got the full import of the reason why we brought this topic up, because we have a lot of people, even happen among married people, all right? I hear a lot of married people say stuff like, sex is boring. All right, they say it, and I mean, if you find a way to spice up your sex life in marriage, if you find a way to spice up your sex life, I mean, it won't be boring, right? It won't be boring. Sometimes people just get married and responsibilities, responsibilities. You have to pay bills, you have to drive, do school runs, pick from school, drop at school, cut hair, plait hair, buy clothes, buy food. Before you know it, you don't even have time to talk about spicing relationship, right? So over time, the things you guys enjoyed begins to become a norm, becomes like a cliche, right? So this is you being able to make the person miss you, especially if you're a very wordy person. Your woman likes you sending messages most times. You could just limit it to I love you, limit it to I miss you, limit it to thinking of you, limit it to in my thoughts. She wants you to say more, but that's all you can say for the next 3 hours before you drop something else. So be able to make your partner want you, all right? Be able to make your partner want you. That way you're able to spice up your relationship. You're able to grow fonder. But don't make your partner miss you and then you end up missing your partner for somebody else. That's where the challenge begins. All right. So we'll see you next week, Tuesday. Everyone from the R4M Studios misses you all who have been our consistent followers. And again, I just want to say, do well to share this video so we can have a whole lot of other people get to subscribe on the YouTube channel. All right. Do well to do that, and yeah, you probably will get your reward by next week, Wednesday. Not in heaven, right here on earth, you're going to get your reward, all right? So thank you very much for following through. On behalf of the management and staff of R4M Studios, I want to say a very big thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And I remain your boy, one of the old, your boy Prolific. Thank you so much. Have a pleasant night's rest.